Welcome back to my channel. So, we are now October 28th, and this story is about my twin, my best friend. And so, Janaea was yet again at home by herself with her stepsister while her mom was at work. And while her mom was at work, especially on nights when she was at work late, Janae and her stepsister like to go out and be late, like out, like, oh my goodness, words. They like to go out of the house when it was late, like late at night or whatever. So this particular time, they went for a walk, and they were walking around Sable, and which usually is like a busy street, but on this night there really wasn't very many cars. Um, and that was maybe about a block from her home. And then while they were walking, um, and talking to one another, they see this black Jeep, and they're like, "Oh, okay, so there is a couple cars out tonight, whatever." And the Jeep was driving the same direction as they were walking, and so they were like, oh, "Okay, whatever." They didn't really pay any attention to it. But then a few minutes later, they saw that same car going the other way, and they thought that maybe the car or the people in the car was lost. But then they seen that the Jeep had turned the corner and was coming back towards their direction. So it went this way, and then it came back this way, turned around, and then started coming back this way again. And so they started to walk, like faster, like, oh my gosh, this car is like really creepy, because the moment that the car got up to like about where they were, it slowed down. So they were like, oh, no, no. And so they were walking faster. But the faster that they walked, the faster the car drove. So, um, that scared the crap out of them. And so they started running. Well, when they started running, the car sped up even faster. And while they were running, Janae's stepsister was like, "Oh, we should split up," and Janae was like, No, we are not splitting up." And so they stuck together. And then instead of going back to their house because they didn't want the people to follow them to their home, they have this tennis court, which I have been to with her. Um, but they ran to this tennis court, and it's gated, and you have to walk to get there. Like, you can't drive up to it. Like, you would have to park and get out of your car to get to it. And so they went and hid in there, and then they laid on the ground and scooted as close to the net and stuff as they possibly could to stay out of sight. And so they were laying there for maybe about 20 minutes. And then um, they were able to see the Jeep past the tennis court. And so they were laying there to make sure that, oh, well, they're not, there. And then when they did, and were ready to leave, they did it very slowly and very sneakily. She said that they probably looked like burglars, but stupid burglars, because they weren't in all black. And so then they went between houses, they went through people's yards, they peeked around corners to make sure no one was following them. And then they psyched themselves out because they found a different car, and so they got all creeped out and scared, and then they're like, wait, it's not even the Jeep. But then they made it back home, and they locked every single one of the doors in their house. And that was the last time that they ever went out late by themselves. like alone. And then ever since that night, whenever they see a black Jeep, it's kind of like it's like an inside joke without it being like a joke, because yeah, so they always like share that, oh, it's a black Jeep, yeah, better hide, or what, whatever, it might be them, kind of thing. But yeah, I just poofed out my hair right there. Can I do it with this side too? Hardly. Anyways, so the end. That was all for that story. Oh my goodness, I'm looking over because I only have, after this video, 3 other videos and 1 bonus video. But for whatever reason, I suddenly can't get my phone to allow me to have more than 11 minutes record time. And for my 3rd bonus video, I need at least 20. I can already tell just by how the first 2 bonus ones went. I know I'm gonna need longer time, and I can't figure out why it's not doing that. But the moment it allows me more than 11, I'm doing the bonus video. I don't even care about the other stories. Be like, nope, I will do it. We'll figure it out. Oh my goodness, there's something in my eye. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know when there's something in your eye and you think you get it, but then you really didn't? And then, like, you can just feel it, and so it just starts bugging you, but then the more you mess with your eye... Okay, well, there's that, but it still feels like something's in it. Anyways, okay. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And if you want to check out more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you can see all of my videos when I upload them. I'm going to leave the link down below for the playlist October. So go check that out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.